On February 12, 2010, the University of Alabama in Huntsville was just another Friday in academia. But inside room 369 of the Shelby Center, a routine biology department meeting was about to become a focal point of national grief. Dr. Amy Bishop, a Harvard-educated neurobiologist and mother of four, sat quietly for nearly an hour. Then, without a word, she stood up. Most headlines call it a tenure track tragedy, but to understand how a brilliant scientist reaches a breaking point, we have to look past that afternoon and into a shadow that had been following Amy for over 20 years. In the world of high-stakes science, publish or perish isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a way of life. Dr. Bishop was a visionary in her field. Working on a specialized cell growth incubator she hoped would revolutionize how we study the brain. But behind the patents and the research, there was friction. Colleagues described her as brilliant but intense, a woman who felt the crushing weight of academic expectations. When she was denied tenure, the foundation of her professional identity began to crumble. Was it the loss of a career, or was there something deeper, a psychological fracture that had never been properly healed? As the investigation into the Huntsville shooting began, a shocking discovery emerged from nearly 1,000 miles away. In 1986, a 20-year-old Amy Bishop had shot and killed her younger brother Seth in their Massachusetts home. At the time, it was ruled a terrible accident, a sister mishandling a firearm while trying to learn how to use it. The case was closed, the records were filed away, and Amy moved on to build a life in science. But for decades, that accident remained a buried trauma. When the records were finally unsealed in 2010, the world saw a different story. It wasn't just about a denied promotion, it was about a lifetime of unresolved history finally catching up to the present. This case forces us to ask uncomfortable questions. How does a tragedy like the 1986 shooting go unexamined for 24 years? And how do we, as a society, identify the red flags in high-pressure environments before they lead to violence? In the end, there were no winners. 3 lives were lost in Huntsville, families were shattered, and a brilliant scientific mind was lost to a cycle of internal and external pressure. The Amy Bishop story is more than a crime report. It's a somber reminder that the people we work beside every day carry histories we may never see, until the weight becomes too much to bear. How do we balance academic excellence with mental well-being? Let's talk about it in the comments.